she was at the New York Comic-Con, and I'm going to play you a fan video.
This can't be good.
Somebody asked her about her departure from WWE, and just her response is causing a little bit of a stir.
Oh, okay.
And how she treated the fan. So you tell me and look, I'm going to give you an example. You get asked, I'm sure, daily on Twitter when you're at conventions, are you going to be in the WWE Hall of Fame? Are you coming back to WWE or blah, 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 blah. So sometimes I'm sure you want to respond maybe how she does with the question of, why did you leave WWE? So check this video out.
Before you push play, when my mom died, a fan wrote, "Sorry for your loss, but by the way, are you coming back to WWE?" when my mother passed away, and I just ignored them. Now I could have chewed him a new asshole probably, because that was the way to do it. Was that the time to ask something like that? No, it wasn't. But I just chose to ignore.
Right. So just think about that question being asked all the time, and maybe at that one boiling point, maybe it just putting you over the edge. So check this one out.
Okay. Man, wrestling trained you. I know that you had left WWE because of the creative issues. So
is that the reason?
That's what I read.
Oh, that's what you read. You weren't there. So no.
So what's the real reason?
Why would I tell you? Why would I just tell you?
I want to know.
You ain't gonna see my interview. You ain't gonna read my book. You ain't gonna see me in the future.
I do all of that. Yeah.
All right, then just wait. Then you just wait.
I got you.
Okay, cool. Thank you, JJ. Appreciate you. Keep on reading your fiction books, okay?
Listen to her. Don't listen to yourself.
Wow. Okay.
So what do you think of that?
I think it was a little snippy. I think she gets a little snippy. A lot.
Snippy. That was a little snippy.
It was a little snippy. Like I understand the frustration, but there's a way, especially when a fan pays money to get your autograph. Because I was assuming she knew his name, so I was assuming she was signing for him.
Right.
Okay, so he had given her how much money did he spend? I don't even know. I'm
going to pull it up right now because it ain't cheap.
Okay, so if that's the case, in my mind, I say to myself, well, he just bought something. So I try to be as kind as I can. I don't try to be condescending, because it was a legit question. It wasn't like he said something inappropriate to her. Right. Somebody last weekend told me that their son went up to her at the airport, and she said, and this is a small kid, and she said, "Get away from me." And just kept walking.
Oh boy.
And Alexa Bliss apparently was behind her and said to the kid, "What did she just say to you?" And the kid was like, "She told me to get away from her." And Alexa Bliss said, "Don't worry about her. It's okay." Like, she was nice to the kid.
Right.
This is what I heard from the father. So I hear that she could be snippy, but there's a way to handle these kind of questions. And if you've been doing it for a long time, and she has, she should know better, because these people are spending their hard-earned money. If I was that fan, I would never buy something from her again. I wouldn't, just for the simple fact that she was rude. And, whether you want to be there or not, you're lucky that you can sit there and sign autographs for a living. Yes, you given your body, we all have, and we've all bumped, we've all done it. But now we get to sit there and we get to write our name for thousands of dollars. And I appreciate every booking that I have, because there's somebody somewhere out there digging a ditch for $8 an hour and doing manual labor. And I'm sitting in an air-conditioned room signing my name to a piece of paper. And I'm making what that poor guy probably makes in a month. So think about it that way. I'm making it in a day. That's the way I think about it. And I appreciate the fans, even though some of them do ask dumb questions. We know that. It's inevitable. You're going to get the dumb questions. Be nice. Be nice about it. You don't have to be hateful. It's just my take.
I can't pull it up, but she gets a lot. She gets 75 and up, I would say, or probably even close to $100 if you're going to
Okay.
get a signature. I mean, that's good.
So
Good amount.
yeah, and I'm sure that she didn't bring herself in.
No,
She's getting a flat fee for that. So think again, you're there to make the money back for the person who brought you in. So if you're rude and the guy behind you hears that, maybe he'll walk away and won't want your autograph. And then the guy that brought you in is out $100 because you were just rude to the person in front of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I've never met her. I think she's a very, very talented worker. You know, she's a good talent, but I hear a lot of negativity about the way she treats fans. You can't take away the work ethic, but you need to work on your personality a little bit. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, you just say, hey, don't believe everything you read.
Exactly. Oh, I usually say, did you read that on the internet? The kid will go, yeah. I go, oh, it must be true then. Just finish signing. Here you go.
Yeah.
You know?
Shane always says, they say I have 2 extra wives and this and that,
Yeah.
You turn it into something funny.
Turn it into a joke sometimes, or, if it's on the internet, it's 100% true. And then the kid will just stare at you like, well, is it? It's like an awkward moment. You hand back the picture and they walk away. You don't have to be mean or you don't have to be rude.
Especially when somebody's got this.
Yeah. Yeah, because how did that make her look? That made her look nasty. And she might be a lovely person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you would never know it watching that video.
No.
And, they do say like maybe they got her at a bad moment. But how many bad moments have been captured?
Really bad moment.
I don't know.
Not the best. And New York City Comic Con, you got to pay an arm and a leg just to get in there.
Yeah, it's a big one and it's an expensive one. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, she might be a lovely human being, and people have praised her work. I've watched her work. I think she's tremendous. I'm looking forward to see if she, what she does in AEW, if she does sign with them. But this kind of stuff just makes you look nasty. And if I was her friend, I would have said, hey, have you seen that video going around? And she would either, 2 things could happen. You either say, I don't care. This is me. I don't care. Or, oh my God, I have to lighten up. Can you see who that is?
Who is it?
Shane.
Yes. Yes.
But I'd be embarrassed if that was me and that video was making the rounds. I would. I would be embarrassed. So I don't know. Maybe she doesn't care.
Doesn't care.
No. I wonder if the fan cared.
Flip her colored hair back. She doesn't care. Is it a wig? Do you think it's a wig or is it real?
I don't know. Never met the girl. I couldn't tell you.
Probably real. She wrestles in it, so it'll probably be real.
Well, if it's a weave, it's sewn into your scalp line.
Oh, is it really? I never knew how.
The most I wore was a fake ponytail before, but I've never had
when I take this hat off, I have very long flowing locks, so I don't need a weave. Oh, yeah, very long.
I don't know. The bottom line is I try to be courteous and friendly to everybody because, they work hard for their money and they're giving it to me and I appreciate it. So thank you guys. And hopefully if you meet me, I'm kind to you.